You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Make sure y'all tap in with Let's Yap About It podcast, man. Real dynamic. Let's Yap About It. This ain't no podcast. It's a problem cast. I go out of man, Fat Pimp, Texas, very own. Hey, man, tell your baby mama I'm looking for her. Tell your wife I'm looking for her. That's what it is, man. Let's Yap About It, man. This ain't no podcast. It's a problem cast. Fat motherfucker Pimp, let's go, man.
If you don't know, man, you tuned in to Let's Yap About It. Even though I don't talk, but he got something to say. Stuck in most of our mouth.
Let's Yap About It. Yeah. Let's Yap About It. Yap About It podcast. Yeah. Starring Raw Bass. Let's Yap About It. Yeah. Let's Yap About It. Let's Yap About It. Yeah. Let's Yap. Let go. Yeah. Let's Yap About It. We in the mix. Fit too savage. Let's Yap About It. Interviews be exquisite. Stop by for a visit. Content was so livid. Had to pray for all of my children. Now the whole world be listening. Talk to niggas from prison. Spoke how they was living. How the COs be tripping. Rappers losing on the back end because promoter dudes keep dipping. Seen the show when the dude started out of bloods, then start crippin'. Stripper niggas stop tipping. Out of game niggas stop flipping. Bad attitude, so he had to move just to keep his ass out of prison. Seen a show about a young hoe fucked on a sister, man, no apology. Let's Yap About It. If the bitch come around me, shit, she can holler at me. Check my Instagram, she was following me, cause she knew I be where them dollars be. Rapid funds, but I keep it going. I fuck you up, no apologies. It too savage. Savage like music.
What's up? You already know who it is. It's Rob, the motherfucking Prod, man. We back at it again, once again, man. I just want to appreciate y'all for joining me, man. I already told y'all, we coming back Tuesdays and Thursdays live. So, oh yeah. We rocking and rolling, man. Listen here, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Man, there's so much going on in the news. Right when you couldn't think that it couldn't just get any worse, it's gotten all the way to the point of just diabolical, just unbelievableness. So I just wanted to just tap in with y'all tonight, man. There's a lot of things that we want to cover tonight, but first and foremost, we got to cover this. And this is serious. We're coming up on election time. I want to give the Rob report. Voting time is upon us. And what fate will the country be in November 6th on election day? I'm not going to do no intro tonight, but I really want to talk to y'all because this is one of the most important pivotal points of African-American history now. I tend to go to Dr. Amos Wilson. I tend to flock toward my blackness in anything because I'm always, this is the uniform that I put on every day. Before I walk outside, I go outside. I'm a black person. I'm a black man, and I represent not only myself, but I also represent my offspring. I also represent my last name too as well. In this election, this is one of the most important elections, is because the fate of our country is going to be seen in the eyes of where they are going to look at us as African Americans. We've seen policies. We've seen the agenda on the Democratic side. We've also seen the agenda on the Republican side. There are a lot of negativity being tossed on both sides of the spectrum. We've seen African Americans get ignored, not since Obama, but also since Biden. And now 4 years into this game of where they've had the opportunity, where Biden said this, and I quote, and I want y'all to take a look at this. Biden said this, and I want you to see exactly what I'm talking about. And this is important because I want y'all to see exactly how this all got started and why we should take ourselves seriously and why we should take our vote seriously. Check this out.
Charlemagne, the presidential hopeful, made an egregious comment that has people questioning if he's worthy of their vote. Towards the end of the almost 20-minute interview, Charlemagne touched on an issue of great concern. Who will be Joe's running mate?
Black people saved your political life in the primaries this year. They have things they want from you, and one of them is a black woman running mate. What do you say to them?
What I say to them is that I'm not acknowledging anybody who is being considered, but I guarantee you there are multiple black women being considered. Multiple.
Charlemagne had a follow-up question, but got interrupted by someone off camera saying their time was up. The radio host instead invited Biden to come back, but Joe's response was off-putting.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions. I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
The comment may have been...
I can stop it right there. And the reason why I can stop it right there, because the skin color should not be on the table as far as what you know is right within your heart and what's in your spirit. And the reason why I say this is because, like, if you've ever heard me talk, you've heard me talk from a historian standpoint of what we've been through in history, and the history that I've been taught from my great grandmother all the way down from my grandfather who worked for NASA. All of these people that have presented opportunities, not just for themselves, but being black, but also representing their last name and wanting to do better. There should not be an argument on both sides, whether it's Republican or Democrat, for you to know what's right, to do what's right. And when I say do what's right, there should not be a glass ceiling. There should not be affirmative action and all of these things that take place in order for us to be able to thrive efficiently. I want you to understand this. When you casting your vote, you're casting your vote and trusting the fact that people are going to do right. You are trusting the fact that people are going to live up to the standards of their promises, because we know that the last couple of years since Obama has been in office, promises have been broken. We have seen consistent bills and legislation being passed on every other culture. We are right now in this country. We've seen people like Tariq Nasheed, the Black Authority, Jason Black. We've seen people like them, and also including Professor Truth, fight for black rights and reparations and things like this for it to be as a talking point on Congress, but never get pushed. But we can actually send billions of dollars to Ukraine. But African Americans that have sweated their blood, sweat, and tears in this fucking country, and to sit back and not think that they're not deserving, not just of their 40 acres and a mule, but the opportunity of being great. Because here's the thing, and let's be honest and let's keep it real. A lot of African Americans in this country don't want to be rich. They want to be compensated fairly. And secondly, a lot of them have this notion in their mindset to see. Here's the thing. White people think that we're going to do to them exactly what they did to us. And we can see in the bills that were passed up under Biden, up under Bill Clinton, up under the Democratic Party, where they actually said that we were actually beneficial to them. No, we weren't beneficial to them. They locked us up. They incarcerated us at a higher rate than any other president up under, from Bill Clinton all the way till now. Don't make no mistake. And what I'm not doing is I'm not being biased. I'm just showing you specifically of what's been done up under these administrations. And now that you have a woman that is running for president that is supposed to be black, everybody, and it doesn't matter even at this point, we've seen her dance and do the DC dip and twirl about blatant, obvious things that need to be changed upon African Americans. We need legislation. We need protection. We need all of those things. And those things are being glanced over. And I'm going to say this, as a black man, there's no way that I would have had a rally. And you heard me say this on the last episode. There's no way that I would have been able to sit there with Beyonce and me being on that stage and not promote black family, black togetherness, nepotism, all the things that every other culture does except us. We buy. We consume. We cannot consume our way into freedom. No, we have to be as powerful as our dollar is. See, it just doesn't stop right there at voting. See, the thing is, there's a thing called lobbying that nobody likes to talk about. But see, the thing is, you got to be able to put your money where your mouth is. And when I say that, meaning being able to save your dollar and put it back into your community. It just doesn't start with a damn vote. It starts with you actually learning the particulars of your community, learning who your city councilmen are, learning what the mayor and the mayor can and can't do, learning what the governor has to answer for with your tax dollars, because you pay them every year. But what are you going to do with them? You going to squander them off? You going to squander them off, or are you going to save, or are you going to put that money back to where you can actually get out of the rat race? There's so many things that we don't know when it comes to laws and legislation. And this right here, it just does not stop with you voting. You have to look behind the person, see what agendas, see who's lobbying behind them to pass certain things. We've seen the housing market crash. We've seen the car industry almost crash to this point. We've seen a lot of industries reap the benefits of being bailed out up under the Democratic administration while the people suffer. Shit is serious. Understand your vote is important. Understand that not just your vote, but your voice. You standing right there at the city council meetings, you being there at all of these educational meetings that are being held at these school facilities. See, this is what I'm saying. When you're a concerned parent, that means you're a concerned person. When you become a concerned person, then that means you're active. And when you become active, you're able to see things from a different perspective. See, just casting a vote and just going back to work ain't nothing. No, you have to do the due diligence of doing the work and understanding what you're representing when you cast your vote. Make no mistake, this is one of the most pivotal times in history. In order to be taken seriously, you got to be serious about yourself. And there's no way that I would have stood up on that stage as a black man and not promoted black family, not promoted self-sufficiency, not promoted togetherness, not promoted all of the things that we know that have deteriorated since the 1970s, since legislation was passed as far as legislation for African Americans. When that ink dried, they were already orchestrating to put us at odds with one another. Lyndon B. Johnson said that if he had his way, he would have the African American Party voting for the next 400 years plus up under his administration, because they knew how to talk, not move a good game, not actually put into fruition things, but to just talk good. And we should be at this point as African Americans done with talking. We should start holding people accountable. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, they should both be held accountable for what they say and what they're supposed to do. There shouldn't be any mudslinging. There should be just a moment of truth to where we can say honestly and look us in the face as African Americans. Yes, you're going to do this. No, you're not going to do that. And then have a problem with it and then proceed from there. Understand your mind frame, your hustle, your economic value is going to play a part after your vote is casted in. What's going to change? I'm asking you, what the fuck is going to change if you're not going to sit there and carry over just from your vote to start making moves and to be getting things done as far as your community, as far as your children, as far as the people that you can look at and see every day outside your neighborhood? What's going to change that? Why isn't the economic value changed in Greenspoint, Denver Harbor, Fifth Ward, Trinity Garden? You know why? Because they're not being taught efficiently on understanding how important a goddamn dollar is. Understand your dollar is important. Don't let nobody tell you differently. This election, get your ass to the polls. And don't just get your ass to the polls. Start getting your ass behind some of these city councilmen and these people that actually create and create the foundation of these laws and to hold them accountable too. I worked for the Democratic Party. I understand how these politics go, but it just does not stop with your vote. It comes with you lobbying and putting your money where your mouth is. You want to buy black? Cool, but make sure when you buy black that they're actually putting right back into the community, just as the Jews do it, just as the Asians do it, just as the Africans do it as well here in this damn country. Make sure you do that. Hold yourself accountable, hold your fellow man accountable, hold your family accountable. Because that's what it's about. And if you're not about that and you're not about adapting that to your culture, then what the fuck you doing, man? You just wasting time. And I'm talking to the sisters and I'm talking to the brothers. Stop looking at each other with war in your eyes and start looking at each other with a little bit of affinity. Understand that your vote is just as important as mine. And we got to create these things together. I don't give a fuck if I don't give a fuck if it's male or female. It should be the true essence of who you are and your character. Make sure your vote matters, man. This come election. Make sure your vote matters. And make sure your dollar matters right after. Straight up. Safari Jones says Trump, by all means. Hey man, whoever you vote for, just make sure they behind you. Make sure that they backing you and make sure you hold them accountable to their word. Real talk. But I do want to get into this tonight, man. And if you want to chime in, by all means, I'm gonna put the guest thing directly in there. If you want to speak on who you think is better, by all means, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Y'all can put it in. I'm putting it in there. So whatever you want to do, man, by all means, we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what this platform is about. It's about opening up and being able to have a conversation to where it doesn't detour and people are mudslinging and being disrespectful to one another. That's why I built this platform. So y'all can come on. The link is there as a guest if you want to become a guest. I also have my special guest here. As always, I have to give a round of applause with major respect, Shano. Oh yeah, man, we definitely gonna talk about it. And speaking of, let's get right into it. Let me go ahead and bring you up here too. Hold on, let me get you up here.
Hey everybody, I've been missing in action.
Oh no, you good, you good.
Hi.
We talking about this election. By all means, what do you have to say to the young sisters and brothers about this election?
This election is super hard to decipher simply because you have to really know what's being put on the table. If you don't really know what you're going up against, you don't really know who to back up behind anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because like Kamala is all like Black Lives Matter, let's be together, let's unify, this, and this, oh, it's he trying to do this, he trying to do that, but it's a money game. That's what I see on her end. Not saying that it's nothing that she's doing excuse me, because a lot of stuff that he is doing is for the greater good of if you got money.
Mhm.
But if you don't got the money, you really can't back him up like that. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is my opinion. And of course, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. So I feel like, she's trying to pick apart what what he's standing on. And what he's standing on is make America great again. If you got money, we could put all our big money together and we could take over. Let's go and put all our money together and just rule the universe. And if that's not where you at, if that's not your tax bracket, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? That's, again, this is me. When she's going there, she's like, oh well, he lowering taxes for this person, and he's not worried about these kind of jobs, and he's trying to put these people out. But you're not saying how you finna get these people no room to even stay here. Y'all ain't talking about tearing this shit down in the middle of the border. Y'all not talking about taking that barbed wire about the water where these people is getting stuck in it and their babies is dying and shit because they trying to come over here. You're not hearing that part. But then you go to this 2025 bill that they got, and they got all of this stuff where we finna fucking they finna fuck all over us. So when you get to that point, it's like, who is really better? Because when you start looking at it, it's like, baby, from either side, we fucked.
I'm gonna say from this standpoint of where we are in our country, as far as a black agenda, I don't believe that there is not an agenda for us African Americans, point blank, period. And the reason
No,
why I
not
say
no
that
more.
is because I put the mental part of going in to see what was on that 2025 agenda. Now, everybody played that out, and Trump denied it. He's like, I don't even know, you know,
He acts like he don't
where
know what
that
it
came from.
is. Yeah, he acts
And,
like he don't know what it is. But
and so
it's circulating.
and here's the thing, that type of thing circulates between both parties, right? So they
Right.
can't say that the Democrats the Republicans only knew because he created. No, the Democrats know that too. But here's my thing, and I question this: if the Democrats really gave a fuck about this country, right? Why would you bail out the banks and still allow the subprime loan? And I'm saying this, and I'm finna go somewhere with this.
Hmm.
The subprime loan crisis started in Atlanta. And do you know exactly where it started?
I don't know exactly where it started, so I
It
don't want to lie.
started with single mothers. They tested
Okay.
out subprime loans on single moms to see.
Is that when the housing market crashed?
That's when the housing market crashed. See, I
Okay.
want it's on PBS. You can look it up. It was a documentary. They did it on it. What they did was they collided. The Democrats got this guy that was the mayor of Atlanta, of Georgia, or I'd rather say Atlanta. And what he ended
Hmm.
up doing was he seen what the policies were, what they were trying to do. Once he realized that what the numbers were, he said absolutely not. So what they did was they all got together and got him up out of there. And what they did was they came to the single moms in those poor income areas and said that, hey, you can afford a house. If you do a
And
subprime
they put
loan,
them
it'll
all.
start at
I
six.
think I've read about it. And they put them all in them fucked up, upside down ass mortgages.
Absolutely. Come
Okay.
on.
Okay. I read about it. I didn't really. I read about it though. I read about it, but I feel like the way things are going right now, we gonna probably end up right back there. Like, look how high groceries are right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is high. Like, people are afraid to admit it, baby. This is a recession. I don't give a damn what you want to call it. This is the recession. Y'all don't want, nobody wants to admit it. But just think about it. The last recession we had, where they actually called it a recession, was in what, 2001, 2, something like
Yeah.
that?
Right.
When Bush was in office, and they actually called it a recession, and they actually started saying, okay, well, here, we'll give you a stimulus check. Okay, we'll give you this, and we'll get, okay, cool, but who put us in the fucking recession? You know what I'm
That
saying?
there
That
was a
was at
lot.
the same time.
There was a lot of red tape that were being cut with the banking systems, right? So
Hmm.
that these subprime loans, see, Fitch and Poor and all these organizations that African Americans don't know about, they
Right,
sat in these rooms and, and collaborated together. It just wasn't Democrats; it was Democrats and Republicans.
right,
Citibank, Citigroup, Countrywide, all of these people, Lehman Brothers, all of these people benefited from
right.
this. You know what I'm saying? And who
Yeah.
suffered? The American people. So when I tell people to vote, man, look at all of these things that came into
Yeah.
consideration up under the Democratic Party and Republican Party. Who's gonna be the one to right the wrongs? And when I say that,
But it's both parties that are now like throw the rock and hide your hand. Nobody wants to say, well, we did this, or well, we had a part in that. Everybody is like, well, it happened, but y'all are the ones who pushed it. We had input in it, but y'all are the ones that, you know what I'm saying, made it, like y'all inferred that this was a good idea. Like nobody is taking accountability on either party to say, okay, well, that was a fuck up. Nobody's willing to say that. And I think that yes, she's black. Yes, she's a woman. Yes, she is and I think that color is what's mattering right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the color stroke of it. It's not on really hearing what anybody is saying.
but you
Because
know,
and that
but
matters.
let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that matters. Because me as a black man, right? There's a connection that I have to my own people.
Hmm.
Anybody that's known me before, when I speak on this platform, I speak from a cultural standpoint. And there's no way on God's green earth that I'm ever not going to promote a certain level of togetherness. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Even if I don't see it in my time, even if as a revolutionary, I'm not going to be able to reap the benefits of the revolution. I'm still going to promote black culture together. And the reason why I say this is because, okay, Kamala, you say you black, but are you really one of us? And when I say one of us, meaning you had Beyonce, one of the biggest artists of our time and of our culture. And the moment she had the world and the fate of black culture in her hand, and she didn't do nothing to promote black togetherness, didn't do
Hmm.
anything to promote nothing of a father being in the home, right there
Hmm.
on that platform. So there's no way you can tell me that you're not for us because
Because
everybody that's your color ain't your kind.
I think that she's more stuck on look what I'm doing. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look who backing me up. Look who I got, because she caught so much flack when she was running, where they put her on a platform to say, well, when she was a judge, she done this. When she was an attorney, she done it. Look how many people she put in jail. When she was a DA, when she did this, like they did that to her. They put her on a chopping block. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she's trying to redeem herself from that to show, okay, I put all them people in jail, but I'm still black. Hey, I can still do black shit. Hey, I still know black dances. I still make gumbo. I still do like that's where she is. She's trying to mandate her black. You know what I'm saying? Like she wants y'all to, like, she wants everybody to know that she's black and she's down to earth, and she really, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's not even what we looking for, baby girl. Tell me
And
something good. For real. Like tell
and
me something else.
and for us to even put this out there the way like that, for us to combat, and this is just a real standpoint, to
And
combat
Safari is
white
saying stuck on
supremacy.
abortion. Abortions matter. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna take nothing from it.
but I will
What
say
her
this though.
stance on abortion, it matters, because to take the right of abortion from somebody, that is sickening. Making somebody walk around with a dead baby in them is sickening. Making somebody who did not want a baby, did not want to be pregnant, especially if it was beyond their will, like I got raped and I'm having to have this man baby, that is sickening. So
Now,
yes, that matters. Her standpoint on abortion, you completely took it. Fuck whether it was what that lady said in her immediate, you know, penalty was true or not. So damn what? That law made a difference. That law completely gave women a right. And at that point, yes, that is a women's right. That is every woman's right. If I had this baby, if I gotta have this baby, I gotta have this baby. But if I have a choice and you take that from me, no, you do not. You have completely taken away my choice. That's my choice. Yes, this is my body. The lady who was on the news, the lady that was on the news, like her baby was really dead inside of her, and she had to fight to get her dead baby out of her. This baby is dead and it's just floating around. You know how many weeks that lady sat around waiting for a baby to get out of her? No, that is not right. It's not
Now,
right in no state.
I'm gonna say this. Now, with some of these laws that get passed, they're kind of like there's so much gray area, right? Now, I would say this. There are instances, and I completely agree, to where, yes, you know what I'm saying, a woman should have a right, but it also leaves another weird area open. Now, as far as rape and different things like that, now, come on now, a stillborn, like those are just like obvious, like that's,
But they can't do nothing.
I
People
know,
are
but see,
afraid
that's
to
where the
lose their
laws should change,
license
right?
because of that.
Now,
You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying?
I don't
And
disagree.
the people who pass this law are all Bible built states. Texas, we are not a for real Bible belt, but we are very, very, very on. I'm talking about we may not be the belt, but we are definitely the hole in it.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
I'm not,
all just a religion thing. And
but
what people fail to realize is once you take religion out of Democrats or Republican, once you take religion out of that part, a lot of shit can be seen so much differently.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna piggyback off what you just said. I think those are those are obvious, right? You heard me say about the rape and this
Hmm.
and different. Those are like blatant obvious. However, there's an area that we as our black culture don't understand the value of a born child. And when I say that, meaning yes, we having sex, but the thing
Hmm.
is, for to put that child at a disadvantage makes it even worse. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that would make us choose our partners a little bit more wiser. We'd be more a little bit more focused in actually building a family dynamic. And let me tell you
Because
why.
it's the recklessness of it. I think that's where you're
And
going.
that's
Because
where
people are reckless with it. But you're also forcing people to have children that they don't want, can't
and
give
that but that
away.
now that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
And
saying? Like people be killing their babies.
yeah. And and
People
and,
be
and
leaving they like now you have like the one I don't remember, it wasn't too long ago. Two babies got left somewhere on the southwest. Two babies got left somewhere. I don't know why this thing did that. But like two babies within days of each other. They just got one baby got left at the trash can. Somebody else baby got left. They are leaving these babies. And it takes you back to Brenda had a baby. Like I'm a Tupac fan. Like that's
Mhm.
my shit, right? So it gets to that part where it's like, damn, like these people are having babies that they don't want, but they can't get rid of them. Because if I could have got an abortion, I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't have had to leave my baby. These are people who I don't want this baby, but I was forced to have this baby, and I can't take care of this baby. So what do I do with this baby? Now I'm gonna leave this baby on the side of the street.
Well,
Everybody
now
don't
they
know
got
to
it where
take
you
the
can go
damn
to
baby.
the
Baby
fire
Moses is a damn thing. Like you could take the baby to the hospital, take the baby to the fire station, and just
department.
leave it
Yeah.
there and walk off. Nobody not gonna ask you no questions because baby Moses is still a law. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But some people don't even want that because some fire stations will question you. If they see you walking over, it's supposed to be, don't ask me nothing. Take this baby and let me go. Fire people, like people, some of those firefighters will call the police on you and call it child abandonment. That's not what you're supposed to do. And then that's what make people keep them kids, and then they be finding them babies floating in the water some damn where.
That's why
You know
with
what I'm
great
saying?
power, but see, that's as a woman, great power comes great responsibility. And that power is bringing life into the world. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where now I'm teaching, you know what I'm saying? I'm pulling my daughter to the side. Hey, don't just be laying up with any Tom, Dick, and Harry, your Pookies and the Ray Rays. No, you need
Yeah.
to value your
Value
womb.
yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Value
Value
yourself.
yourself.
Value your body. Value who you give your body to.
Now, I
You know
want
what
to
I'm
give
saying?
you the last word on this. So, who do you think has the better chance, Kamala or Trump? Be honest.
I really believe Trump still has that upper hand. As much shit as he has put himself into with catching all these cases and getting indicted and actually being found guilty for them, People riding for him. I stay in Spring, and if you ride through my neighborhood and see how many Trump signs are in people's yards, there is a sign. I wish I could add it to this video, like, I mean, to this live. Like, there is a house at the corner of my neighborhood. I think I posted it on my page, and they have a big old sign with Trump like dancing, and it's like, take a video with me, honk for Trump. They do this every day. They've been doing this every day for 2 weeks. Every day. Them real clear people, they sit outside and they, you know what I'm saying? They sit there and they put they big old speaker in the middle of the street and they sit there and they just let that thing go. And people be honking.
He's like,
And I've
chill.
seen people get out and take pictures with this because it's like, I just wish I could add it. It's crazy. And of course, I exercise and stuff. And so I walk through this whole neighborhood, and my neighborhood is really big. It's like 4 sides of this neighborhood. If you didn't walk this neighborhood, you wouldn't even know half of these parts exist. So you see it. I really believe that Trump still has a fighting chance, even though he is a complete male chauvinist, even though he has absolutely no regard to women or the things that they go through, even though he does not give a damn about no black people, no nobody who is not clear. I still believe he has that chance. I still believe that no matter who she runs with, no matter who she has to back up, they gonna fuck over her like they did Hillary. Hillary won, and they still didn't let her win because they said the college chose him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The what is it called? Um Something college. I forgot what it's called, but pretty much somebody they chose him, he
And
won, even though popular demand chose her.
I'm gonna say this for whoever y'all on this live. Like I say, man, y'all chime. Like if y'all want to drop a comment, y'all let me know who y'all want to vote for. Whether it's Kamala, Trump, we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? As of
Men
November.
have rights too. Men have all the rights in the world. Men have all the rights in the world. You can choose whatever you want to choose, but
Like, what about men's rights?
I feel like y'all rights have never ever been taken from y'all.
Shh, mine
Nobody is
have.
telling y'all to go get a vasectomy.
Let me
Nobody
tell
is
you.
forcing y'all to
No,
no, that's like,
shoot, just
you
walking
have
down the
rights.
street being black, you can get your rights taken away easily.
That is definitely true. That is
So,
definitely
you
true.
know what I'm
Walking while
saying?
black
So,
is for surely true. But I'm saying, like, so me like men, even if you are black, a black man would still make more money than a black woman.
who y'all? I want to ask them, man. That's on the live, man. Who y'all voting for, man? I really want to know exactly where y'all at, man. Who y'all voting for, man? I really want to know who you think has the better chance of winning.
I still have not decided. I don't even want to vote for the president.
I really want to know. Look,
I really don't even want to vote for the president,
look.
honestly, because I mean, I get it. I'm all for, Black Lives Matters, Black women rule. But if I vote for her, better be the only reason because she black. I swear to God. And I think that's why a lot of people are voting for her because she black.
Man, look, I want to, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna probably tap in. There's
If you
gonna be
ain't
some
want the
probably
baby, you
people
shouldn't have fucked
coming
that
in.
girl. I just don't understand that. Paying child support for a baby that you don't want, and you didn't want to see. You shouldn't have fucked that girl. You wanted her coochie. You wanted that baby. That's how that go. You can vote
Listen,
for Trump all you want. Trump paying for all his motherfucking kids, whether he want them or not. He got baby mamas and wives, 4, 5 of them motherfuckers, and none of them speak English.
look, I want to get into this, man. Listen,
That's crazy.
this made the news. This is a wow for me. I want to tap into it. Tom Brady's ex-wife Gisele Bundchen is now pregnant. Supermodel Gisele Bundchen revealed she's pregnant with her boyfriend, the one that she said that she wasn't involved with at the time that they were together. This marks baby number 3 for the 44-year-old, but her
Can't
first
pay
with the
child support to
Jitsu
get up out of
instructor who's 37. I have to say something about this.
This
This
the
right
one that she
here,
said she wasn't cheating with, but she was cheating with him.
but now all of a sudden you've been
Now she
6 months,
pregnant.
not even a year out of the marriage, and now you knocked up. And this is, to me, a big ass disappointment. This is, to me, at this point of where I see this, she said that she literally told Tom first before it hit the media. The first thing I'm gonna say is, why the fuck you telling me? You're not my
Exactly,
woman
because
no
I was
more.
gonna say, what
Shit,
you
come on,
telling
what the
him
hell you
for?
telling
You
me
want?
for?
I
Like,
mean,
I
you
don't
wanted
give a
him to know
damn.
before everybody else found out.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, and you might not like what I'm about to say. You call me with anything dealing with you, and I don't deal with you no more. Kiss my ass and die slow. I'm sorry. I don't care.
No, because
Bro.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on that same shit. Like none of my baby daddies could call me and tell me nothing. Because what you asking? What you telling me for? If it don't got nothing to do with me or none of my kids, what are we talking for?
And
I
besides,
have kids with you, but that baby is not mine.
this
So
woman
what are you
went.
calling me for, baby? Call that man.
Listen,
Cause whatever
you
whatever happened on the internet, I'm gonna find it out. You trying to tell me before it hit the internet? What you trying to do? Ease it over, like smooth it out?
man, listen to me.
Girl, fuck you.
First and foremost, you had a husband, and now you're pregnant. Now you a baby mama telling your ex-husband.
That you pregnant.
I don't give a damn, man. At the end of the
I
day,
wouldn't care. Like I would not care because what are you telling me for? Like what you want me to do? That's where my mind would go. Like what you want me to do?
like, and this was headlines, and and this is what the bad part about it is.
Because it makes her look stupid.
It
Because you
didn't
said you didn't
make any
cheat,
sense. You should
but
have
now
stayed
you
in your
swole
marriage.
pregnant.
And and, and
How?
and here's where the people, and this is what gets on my goddamn nerves about people.
You ain't just meet him at the
Well,
bus stop
she's
and get
happy
pregnant.
and this and that, but your happiness and your love is subjective. You stay with this man that long to have a family, only for you to exit out of that now to procreate as a single mother. So my thing is, what was the whole thing? And to me, I think it's just a charade at this point. Yes, it was a business move for them to be married together. Yes, it was a good look, but I think Tom's heart was really in it. You know what I'm saying? And you could always tell how much a person cares for you is by how fast they move on.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I just think that now you have to see in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the lies that you told are now it's coming to reality. Like if you haven't even been out of this relationship for a year yet, we gonna say a year. I don't even think it's been 6 months. But now you pregnant. You didn't just pop up and meet him at the bus stop and now you knocked up. No, you been talking to him. You been fucking with this man. He ain't just become your boyfriend. He been your boyfriend. So it does not really matter when it comes to um whether or not don't tell me nothing. Cause
and I'm
baby,
and I gotta say this.
once we part
That
ways,
nigga,
nothing that you do concerns me.
that nigga is a dirty Mac. That nigga's a dirty Mac. Let me tell you something. I already know how it went down. See, he was always around the house, and guess what? Come on, man. We all know
Cause
that dude.
he do what jujitsu,
Yeah, he
karate
does
or
jitsu. Let me
something.
tell you
So was
something.
he
This
teaching the kids jujitsu or something?
man, let me
What
tell
he
you
was there
something.
for?
Let me tell you the bullshit that how this went down. And this is how the dirty Mackin starts. Is Tom usually calls me at around 10:30 after the game. And then you know what he did? He dirty Mac. He said, Giselle, it's 10:55. He usually calls you. Man, I'm telling you, man, that nigga dirty Mac that dog. I'm telling you, I know he did, dog.
But I'm
Dog.
saying
And listen,
I think it gets to a point where because football players or any athletes, I'm not even gonna say football players, because athletes are gone all the time and you are steady having babies, having babies, having babies. You can't drag all these kids out of town because at some point they go to school or they gotta get homeschooled or they get sick or whatever. I can't be on the road with you all the time. There is some vulnerability to a woman because yes, she feels like, well, damn, I'm always here by myself. When it's football season, Tom ain't coming home, baby. He gone for all them months. half of the damn year, he gone.
Man, listen.
He's gone. So,
I'm gonna
but
say
she
this.
left herself susceptible to that because if that's what you wanted to do, you could have just left. You could have been gone. You didn't have to stay long.
But there was perks. Let me tell you something. Being with Tom Brady, I don't give a fuck how
I
much
know
she's
I'm
a
not getting
supermodel.
perks.
That
He's
she got the
fucking
perks.
number one in the motherfucking league.
Come on,
Yeah.
listen. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. This dude, we talking about Tom
Uh-huh.
Brady,
The
multiple
beat.
Super
That's
Bowl,
all I
first
said.
ballot Hall of Famer. We talking about got everything, right? He loses his old lady to a bitch ass nigga that taught her one kia, a chopping block, and a one-arm takedown, man. I'm just like, come on, man. This,
He
this,
he
this,
downgraded, right? But I get
man.
then, but I also understand what when you say it's perks to being with Tom Brady, like I just said, Shawnee ain't miss a beat.
Man,
I'm
but
sure perks.
Shawnee, let me tell you something now. Shawnee was cheating with the goddamn pool boy. I ain't in the dances. I ain't fooling with that, man. You know what I'm saying? She don't get no cosign for that, man.
He,
Hold on, you hold up. Your thing went mute.
you can hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, when she got divorced, she got divorced. She started her own shit. Now she up under this bullshit ass pastor now, but I mean that's another story. It's just like, but she really got her. Aside from that, she did gain her own independence after they broke up. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her that. But I think, oh girl, here she didn't even try to just catch her no little traction by herself. She got from under one nigga, got on top of another nigga, and swelled the fuck up. And it's a downgrade. It's a downgrade. At least when Shawnee did it, she went from one nigga to another one who was within the tax bracket. You may not make what Shaq make, but you're damn sure close to it. That's what I'm
But I
saying.
feel
She
like
ain't even
hold on.
just
But I
she
feel like she did
downgraded.
that.
The
But I feel
karate
like
man?
she did that to clean up her image because her image wasn't that squeaky clean. And that's why I'm saying, even with Giselle, like this was not a good look because
It was a terrible look.
and here and sometimes and people
That's
might not
like
agree
going
with
and
me.
talking to the fucking landscaper.
Listen, sometimes it takes you 25 years to know that your woman is a whore.
Women be hoes. Women be hoes. I'm not taking nothing from it.
You know what I'm
Women
saying?
be hoes. I'm not taking nothing from it. I'm not
Man,
taking
they're a
nothing from it.
whore.
I
That
just
not
believe
not
that
not
sometimes
hoes, whores.
they make
Exactly.
themselves susceptible to it because you can get vulnerable all you want. You need to fly out there and go see that nigga.
Man, that's why I
Ain't nothing
keep
to
my
go see
head on
that
the
nigga.
swivel, man. I keep my head on the swivel. Even though I work the way I work and you know what I'm saying, handle my business like I'm supposed to handle my business, it's always one out there. Trust me. It's always one out there. Don't never think that you're safe. A nigga can hit your bitch with a rock and she going along with it. I ain't gonna, it is what it is, man.
Not a rock.
Nigga hit your bitch with a rock and she going. So I don't even.
The
That's just
rock is
me. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I had a bad experience with everything, but for the most part, man, you gotta keep your foot on these hoes, Nick, and you gotta keep your head on the
Niggas the
swivel.
same way. Please don't
And
act like niggas are easy.
no, they are
As a
not.
niggas are easy as a
No, we are
Sunday
not. No,
morning.
we're
Yes,
listen
they
to me.
are.
Listen to me. Listen to
I've
me.
met a lot of easy
I
niggas.
I'm not
Niggas are so
accessible.
easy. They don't even ask you if you kill people for a living. They just come. They just want to pull
Li-
up and say,
Listen to me. You
"Man,
talking to a
come
man.
on."
Listen to me. You talking to a man that has been talked about online, lied on online, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And I didn't even go to the internet to even find out because I could give a fuck less. But I just know that people are gonna say anything. I mean, I've been on the Facebook. What is that? Is that your man? I've been on there. I've been on a
Go help my
lot of
baby
these
daddy.
things.
Go
T
help my baby
pages,
daddy.
all type of shit. I don't.
Go help my baby daddy. That's how I
But you
know
should.
he. My baby daddy was easy for me. Shit, he was
Nah, man.
easy.
But guess what though?
Niggas are easy.
Nothing came back, no stain on my name or nothing like that. And it's a
Shit, they
shame that
dragged my baby daddy for filth. Okay,
see my
drag good duh for
no, no.
filth. Had all our kids' names in the pages and everything. Like dragged my last one. His baby dad, his baby mama. What was that? Last year before last, they had him all over the T pages. Had her live. She had hacked his page and went, man, look, because niggas are easy.
Oh wait, okay.
Period.
So let me ask you this. So what about? So okay. So
They want to
accusations.
know if you got a girlfriend.
I would say, hell yeah, absolutely. See what I'm saying? I don't have no time. I don't have to. Listen to me. Listen to me. They my girlfriend today. The next moment I'll be fired. So at the end of the day, yeah, I can say that
You
now.
get
You know what I'm
fired?
saying? Yeah, I get fired. I'll get fired all the time. So
Wow, that's
yeah,
crazy.
but I'll claim it. Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Oh, she say she your girlfriend.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
You
that's
should find out
sweet.
her name.
That's very sweet.
She said she's in love with you. Oh.
Oh, oh,
Aw, look
oh,
at this. It's
oh.
so sweet.
She just wanted to be in the picture. I just had to laugh.
Period. Don't play.
No,
Period.
listen. I had to laugh. Hey man, I gotta drop a flex bomb on that. I had to drop
Period.
Nah,
Stop playing with them.
listen. Is it the boyfriend girlfriend or is it the vapors? You feel me? When you in the spotlight, you feel me? You know what I mean? So, hey, but nah,
I don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Tom Brady. That was a blow to Tom Brady, even though that's his ex
That
wife.
is so
I
disturbing.
feel like wow, like bro, you really did that, man. Like you really did that, bro. Like
That's so disturbing.
I know he wanted. I know, and then for you to call me, like,
I
bro, what
know
the
he was
fuck?
punching the air.
He probably did. I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
he
I don't
did.
know because I mean, this man then secured over what $200-300 million in the last 6 months after retirement. So, I mean,
I take nothing from it. I take nothing from it. When I say I know he punching the air, I know he's punching the air because he's probably thinking, "Damn, how stupid was I? Like, was
man,
I really that gullible? Did I really, did I really fall for this bitch that deep? Where the fuck was
man,
my head when this bitch was out here giving head? You know,
man,
like,
look here. But my this is my old saying that my mama used to tell me: when that old one ain't acting right, get you a nuttin'. Cause that nuttin'
oh
ain't gonna act like
no,
that
and
nuttin',
that's why y'all
goddamn
niggas don't be saying shit. And that's why if everybody mama probably said that, and that's why these niggas is easy.
Ah man, don't do that, man.
Easy as a fucking
Hold, wait a minute,
Kool-Aid
wait a minute. These
packet.
women is easy. Let me tell you something. Jeffrey Dahmer would be having a field day. Jeffrey Dahmer would be
He
having a
didn't even like women.
huh?
Jeffrey Dahmer didn't even like women for real.
But no, I'm saying no. These what's your other ones? What's the other one? Ted Bundy and all of
Ted
these other
Bundy?
dudes like
Ted
Ted.
Bundy like white girls with blonde hair.
But what I'm saying is it would be quadruple, man. It would be hundreds and murders because guess what? These girls, as long as you got a nice car, as long as you take them to State 48, as long as you taking them to somewhere decent, guess what? They gonna go. They gonna. You feel
I
me?
won't amen that.
Yes, you will. You
I
know,
will
you
not
got some
amen
friends.
that.
Oh, he got a Corvette, girl. I'm hopping in that car. You
I
feel me?
won't
Oh, he
amen
got the
that.
Lambo truck. I ain't never rode in one of them. Nigga could be a whole serial killer, man. You
I
know it and
won't
I know it.
amen
So let's
that.
cut the bullshit.
I won't amen
You know
that.
what I'm saying? I know some
Girl
girls right
power.
now. We talking about some
Girl
girls,
power. I won't
girls that
amen
I'm talking
that.
about. They gonna go. You understand me?
I know a
Listen.
couple of them that will go.
Okay.
Will go super, super, super fast. But I'm
And
not
guess
gonna
what?
amen
Depending on
that
what kind of car
because
you got, depending
girl
on what kind of truck
power.
you
I'm
go,
not amening
man, they
that.
diving in head first. You feel me? Absolutely.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Again, you know, I'm never one to take sides because I don't do this. I don't do it. I feel like females have to take accountability for their shit, just like I expect men to take accountability for their shit.
Every woman got a
But
price. Remember that.
niggas give it up for free. At least a bitch will ask for a meal.
Uh-uh. Now, let me tell you something. The
My
syphilis
baby
rate.
daddy is a free hoe.
No, listen.
I call
The
him a free hoe all the
syphilis,
time.
the
The freest
syphilis
of the
rate is
hoes.
at 200% in Houston. You think that I'm finna take a chance with
Free
any of
hoes.
these little dusties? You
Free
got me fucked
hoes.
up. I'm talking about we got some dusties here out in this in Houston.
Depending on where you go.
Man,
But you
they
know what be
everywhere.
so crazy? You know
Man,
what be so crazy? Them bitches, them dusty bitches that be out of Fifth Ward, keep a nigga.
well, guess what?
Keep them one. They
but
gonna keep them
but
one.
but I don't listen.
Connected to their
I
pocket like a motherfucking nano
I
baby.
don't want what they offering because guess what? They packing more than they purses. And this ain't just gotta be Fifth Ward. This could be anywhere. The pretty ones, the fine ones, man. There was a girl, I can't think of her name, who was a IG model. She ended up catching AIDS. She lost she got real super skinny and whatnot.
I
Then
remember
with
seeing
this
that.
other dude that was just on OnlyFans, he done gave these girls what herpes, over 300 women herpes. Man, come on. And let me give y'all some game real quick on the OnlyFans shit. Stop doing that shit because they don't test. See, y'all just out here just fucking everybody trying to get you some money on OnlyFans.
Is that all that they do on OnlyFans is have sex?
Sometimes and they
I've
show
never bought
toes.
anybody's OnlyFans. They show toes.
Yeah, sometimes you got people with toe
Wow.
fetishes, feet. I mean, we can't talk about that on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff going on
So it's
OnlyFans.
just
You know what I'm
nasty
saying?
stuff happening on OnlyFans. Like that's
Or you can get a
all
morning
OnlyFans
call.
is.
You can get a morning call. Stacey Dash is on OnlyFans. You can get her
What
for
is a
about
morning call?
$50.
Like they
Yes.
call you in the morning to tell you good morning?
Mm-hmm. Stacey Dash, you can get her for $50. A hot 50, you feel me?
That's crazy.
Listen to me. That's called bidding up your price. If you want to see how high you can go, let me tell you something. If you really a bad chick, man, go down there to Figueroa Boulevard and see if you can get you at least 2-3 hunchos. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
But we
that
know
where the
that you ain't.
hoes be
Let me tell you
at?
something.
Ain't
Man,
that where the hoes be at?
California, Figueroa Boulevard, Harry Hines in Dallas, Bizinet down here. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get your money,
Right?
baby. Yes.
Oh,
But guess what though?
God.
We can see how much you get because guess what? At the end of the day, you might get you 60.
Send them to the host, bro. That is crazy.
Look, what they say? $40. I got a hot 40 for you.
I got
baby.
two $20.
I got two $20. Listen. Let's talk about this too. I want to talk about this. Now, you see this? This is just a free for all. Metro Boomin accused of rape. She claims the incident led to a pregnancy, which she later terminated. I'm like, come on, man. It's everybody. Right now, if you got you a bag or some paper, I feel like you got to get an NDA with anybody. You got to get an NDA with your wife, your husband, whatever, man. If you got some paper, man,
I'm
it's
so
just,
tired of this Me Too shit they got going on.
man, this shit
Yeah.
crazy. Like, Metro
Everybody
Boomin.
want to get raped now. Like,
Now,
that's crazy.
here's the funny part. Metro
Why do you
Boomin's
want to get
mother
raped?
just passed away. She got killed by her boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like Metro Boomin, like he been around. Like I don't think he would ever put himself in an imposition like that. Now, not to saying that nobody has skeletons in their closet. Let's be clear about that. This is all alleged. But we also know that there's a compensation for this stuff. They want to be compensated. They don't want justice. They want the money. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's why I
So
say I'm so tired of this Me Too shit because, like, nobody is looking for send him to jail. He did this to me. Send him to jail. They all want to say, put it on paper and let's see how much we can get out of him. That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody wants. From Trey Songz to whoever else. Like that girl who did that shit she waited years to come and say something. But then when she did, it one that she didn't even deny the first answer of money. The first time they offered her first offer, I'll take it. Nobody is arguing. Nobody is saying no. I want this to go to trial. I want him in jail. He violated me. Nobody's saying you raped me and then I put it on paper. I get an abortion and then I tell the whole world that you done it because I want to embarrass you. And I want to embarrass you so bad to where you'll offer me the highest amount you can give me and make me go away. And I'm gonna be okay.
listen. If
That's
I
crazy.
get a nickel over a dollar, if I get me a nickel over a dollar when it comes to this podcasting, I'm gonna tell. If I ever got in a position of like that, I ain't listen to me, man. I ain't got nothing for you. I don't got
Nothing.
shit for you, baby.
Nothing. If
Nothing.
I raped you, prove it.
Listen to me.
Prove it.
Listen, my name has been slandered on
Prove it.
on Twitter, all type of shit, man. I don't, man. Listen to me, man. I just let it be what it's gonna be because one thing I said earlier, I say if you lose money, you ain't losing nothing. If you lose your health, you're losing something. But your character, once you lose that, you ain't got nothing. And I've always had good character.
Dignity.
Everybody that know me, I've always had good character. And I
Right.
tell youngsters, your character and your verbiage and how you move means everything. You know what I'm saying? Because look, when you go to the court system and you be fucked up, first thing they finna do is start going back in your childhood and
Pick you
seeing where you
apart.
went wrong at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Pick you
saying?
apart.
Ain't a stain on my name. The most I done had is discipline cards behind a slick mouth. Outside of that, and as you can see, I talk shit on my own platform. I'm gonna tell
Right.
you what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come in front of the congregation and we're gonna address whatever issue. And this is how I know this is true. Because when you look at black men and black women now, it's like we look at each other as food. You know what I'm saying? Not in the sense of nourishment to try to be better, but just whatever I can pillage off of you or whatever I
Dog,
can get off of you, I'm gonna suck you dry and then move on to the next person.
dog eat dog world.
Yeah, man, I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
And that's just not my character.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, why strip them? I believe, and it might sound very controversial, but I believe that men go through enough with just being men. You know what I'm saying? To strip him of his dignity is so degrading. Like so degrading. I don't care what unless he is really this type of guy, why do him like that? You know this nigga got money. Again, I'ma take it back to when they was talking about what's his name? When when they was like the football player. I'll take it back to him. If you go in that room, you know what you came for. You know what you came for. Y'all didn't come to play cards. This wasn't a spades game. Y'all didn't come in here to play checkers. See how good he was at Connect Four. No, you went up. You
Hold on, your phone, you cutting out.
don't. Can you hear
There you
me?
go. There you go.
Don't make it seem like I went up there and I just wanted to talk and he just took advantage of me. No, come on, sugar. That's not what you went up there for. You knew when you went to his room, to his house, to his bus, to wherever this happened at, what you were going for. So don't act like what happened ain't he probably told her get the abortion. And she probably wanted that baby. And then now since no, bitch, I don't want a baby with you. You gotta get rid of that baby. Now she like, fuck it, bitch. Pay me. You raped me. I'm finna tell the whole world. I'm finna
See,
fuck your life up. That's how vindictive and mean and evil some females are.
now hold up. Now
Like that's
I want to make
crazy.
an interesting point. So you mean to tell me now you'll sue me knowing that you just wanted to have a good time with me, but you'll go over there to do Dubai and Qatar and get pissed and shit on for a couple of stacks.
That's the one. That's the one. And it don't make no sense. It don't even make sense. Because what you finna peel out for me for saying that I raped you, just because I don't want you to defame my name, just because I don't want you to fuck over me, I'll pay you to get the fuck out of my way. But I'm not gonna talk to you no more. You can definitely never speak to me again.
See,
You're gonna spend that money so fast because 9 times out of 10 you ain't used to having this kind of money in your hand anyway. So what I give you, more than likely on the first offer, you're gonna take it and you're gonna go on about your business.
now,
But you don't even understand that the moment that you put me in this situation, you can't even be my side bitch no more. I can't even fuck
but
with you
this
no
is
more.
what I'm
You could have
saying.
got more out of me by just shutting the fuck up.
But that's what I'm saying. Well, that's why I take an insult when women say that men are easy. Poor men are easy. They have nothing to lose. They'll sling it anywhere. But a dude that's got things of value, can't no woman just get close to me. And I'm gonna give you a prime example of that. Kobe Bryant, when he went through what he went through, that type
Mm-hmm.
of woman shouldn't have even had access to him like that. Not to saying that he did was wrong. He was
Oh
wrong. You know what I'm saying?
no, very
But what
much
I'm saying
so.
is, and I'm being unbiased. That type
Right.
of caliber of woman shouldn't have even been in the presence. That's why I say my name. I don't be in the presence of these thoughts and
I
hoes
feel
like
like
that,
a
so they
lot of
can't spit on
times,
me like that.
I feel like a lot of times the caliber of women that not even rich niggas or broke niggas. I feel like a lot of time that the caliber of women that men cheat with is never the caliber of women that they know they should be dealing with. Does that make sense?
I,
Like if you have money, I feel like you should never fuck with a broke bitch.
any woman I fucked with, I fucked up. I never fucked down.
If you
Shout out to me though.
Right, like I'm not gonna cheat with the same type of nigga I already got at home. I already got one of those. I'm gonna cheat with a better nigga. I'm gonna You don't got no car, you don't got no job, you ain't got no place to stay because you stay with me. I need a nigga with his own house, his own car, his own job, and he probably need to have a motherfucking helicopter too. Shit,
but
like he gonna
but
have to have something you ain't got.
But here we go. When you say that we're easy, we're the ones that get trampled in the most. Like I've been on these pages. That's what I'm saying. Not for the good things, but for the bad things, right? And then for somebody to even do it on a negative light to try to tarnish my name, that's even worse. It's like, okay, you put me on this is gonna help you how? Now, if anything, the women are gonna be like, who is he? Well, shit. Yeah, he a
I
trash ass
mean,
nigga. I fucked that nigga
sometimes
last week. So you can't really trust the women on the platform.
sometimes it gets to a point where it's like you just gave me exposure that I didn't even ask for. And then sometimes
Absolutely.
it completely demeans a nigga. It fucks up households. It fucks up people's lives. I feel like she is really trying to mess up this man's life.
Yeah.
Like she wants to, because you never really see him in the tabloids or in no mess about nothing. Now Future, which is his homeboy, that's another story. He gonna keep some shit
I
going.
got a picture with Metro Boomin. Look, real talk, the dude is real quiet. He don't be in the mix.
Yeah.
Let me since he been rocking with Gucci Man when it was with Metro Boomin 19, Southside, and TM 808 Mafia. They were called 808 Mafia, right?
Mm-hmm.
They all work together. Now, Southside is a little bit out there. TM 808 quiet, Metro Boomin quiet. He's
Mm-hmm.
not that type of cat. And I'm not saying never say never about anybody, but
Right.
his demeanor of how he handles his business and how he's been in the rap game, his nose has been clean up until this point. Not to
That's
say that
a
nobody's capable of anything, but
that's
what
a
I'm saying is for the caliber of man who he is, he's a seven-figure guy. He's not
mm-hmm.
gonna just mess with any old little something, man. Come
And
on.
so that's what I'm saying. Like he's went this whole time. He's never had no dust to pop up behind him. You know what I'm saying? So for him to pop up in this manner, it's like clutching my pearls. Like what? He did what? You ain't even saying he got you pregnant and he ain't want to claim the baby. That would have been easier to handle than to say he raped me. He got me pregnant and I had an abortion. Like, no, baby, say it's a money game. It's a money game. I feel like it's a money game. I
And
feel like she's broke or she wants some more money or he either stopped talking to her, didn't want that baby, made her get this abortion, whatever the case was. And now she like, bitch, you going to have to pay me. You gonna have to pay me to make me keep shutting up.
and it
Cause
makes
now
it
she
bad
loud.
because now you got to teach your sons, and you know what I'm saying. Hey, now you got to watch your sons. Got to watch their back on an essence of damn, like these young ladies that you think are all cool and straight. They got an agenda. These girls are fuck up your scholarship or take you
Mm-hmm.
down to where you can't even get no looks in the NFL or NBA or even
Yep.
in a college. Like say for instance, you taking a bar exam or you going into the medical field and you got this type of stain on your jacket. This is where I say black culture, what are we doing at this point? Because now we're looking at each other as from food. If I can't get nothing out of you, I'm gonna sue you and I'm gonna force my way to
I'm
get
gonna
something
take
out of
it. I have to take it.
you.
And that's
Nah,
why I
bro,
say
I
I
can't rock like
hate
that.
this Me Too mentality that some of these women have gotten themselves into, just like the same shit with Diddy, like the same shit that went along with Trey, like the same shit that went along with Bill
There
Cosby. Like,
was.
bruh. Nobody
Them
wasn't
boys.
saying nothing at first. Why not everybody want to pop the fuck out? Everybody getting raped every day. Somebody, y'all just raping people every day. Damn, that's crazy.
You know,
No,
it
all
made me
y'all
think
bitches
about
ain't getting raped.
Vince
Y'all
McMahon.
gay that cat up. That's what that was. And he didn't want to talk to you no more. So now you feel like, bitch, you gotta talk to me. Like people, like females do that. I'm telling you,
Listen,
females
I'm
will
gonna
do
let you
that.
know right now. I got $22 in my savings. I got $36 in my checking. I got a check that's on the way for $47, and then I
Well,
got a
shit.
$54.
All together, you ain't got yourself enough money for a real meal at Steak
You ain't getting
48.
nothing out of me, man. I'm broke, bro. I don't have no money. When I say seriously,
You
like when
can't
that
even
boy,
afford Steak 48, so they can't fuck with you.
man, my boy Kodak say, I ain't got no money, man. That be prop money, man. I ain't got no money, man. It's
This is all props.
crazy. I'm serious.
This is all props.
I
This
ain't
is
got
not
no
real.
dough.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, listen to me. If y'all
Crazy.
want to comment, man, if y'all watching the show, by all means, like I told you. And listen, I want to give a special shout out to, my boy OG Fry down there at the goddamn meet. You know what I'm saying? Local 24, man. I got to give him some love, man. The port is back, you know. And guess what? You're going to have to
You say
sign
the
you a
port
couple of
back, they not
NDAs down
striking
there,
no
too,
more?
because them girls finding out how much them longshoremen making. Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
the port not striking no more? I thought they was
Nah.
still on strike.
Nah, they got the
It's
raise.
over.
We got the raises, baby. We got the
Oh,
raises.
I didn't know. I
Yeah,
didn't
man. So
know.
yeah,
It
and
happened so
then
fast. I thought
man,
this was gonna last longer.
oh, I know it wasn't gonna last, baby. This is the Christmas holiday season, baby.
I
Everybody
thought
need
it
their
would last
toys.
longer. That shit was over fast in the big.
Listen,
That's crazy. When they went
listen
back
to
to
me,
work,
y'all. Y'all listen to me. This is what I'm giving away. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving this away. Somebody hit me on a comment. Listen to me on tonight's program.
then
I'm
that
gonna
mean I
give
need
this
to
away.
come in.
Anybody in Houston, I'm just showing my love and appreciation to the city for people to
So I
tap
can
in and
come in
join the me.
because I'm finna
Huh?
come in right now.
Oh man, you can't do that. So you trying to finesse the game, man. We ain't allowing it. You're a
No.
guest. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad some people would make it work. See, that's how much I've been at school. I've been had midterms, and everything. And that's why like I haven't been on here because I just been so busy. I haven't even had time to really do nothing with like my clients. I've been having to put my clients out for my nonprofit. I just been like busy and I was like,
Well,
life
listen,
just got away from me so
listen.
fast.
Normally around Christmas time, stuff be happening. So, like I told you, Tuesdays and Thursdays, what I'm saying, I'm broadcasting
I'll
eight.
be here on Thursday though, for real.
Yeah, Tuesdays, Thursdays. You know what I'm saying. And if anybody wants to be a guest on here, by all means, man, we invite everybody to come on. Don't be scared. You ain't even got to show your face. Like you can get in these boxes. You don't have to show your face. You can give
Just
your
cut your camera out. We don't mind.
yeah, man.
Sometimes,
Shut
cause
the
I ain't got no
camera off.
eyelashes on today.
You know what I'm saying? And then also we're gonna probably be bringing on Saturdays. We might bring a X-rated. You know what I'm saying? Behind after hour, we going away to the club, the Carol sessions. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can
I
confess
ain't
their
been to
sins.
Carol in a long
Come to the
time.
congregation, man. By all means, we just having fun with it. Just playful. Just having fun. This, like I say, this area is where you can be comfortable. You're not gonna be judged. We don't care who you voting for. We don't care if you got 10 baby daddies or 2 baby daddies. We love y'all all.
Cause
You
they
know what I'm
ain't
saying?
judged me, and I
Listen.
got a lot of them. No, I'm just
Listen,
playing.
listen, to feed 10 kids, all I need is 4 hot and ready, straight from Little Caesars pizzas, man. Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying?
And it's a Little
Hey,
Caesars, literally in my neighborhood. Like at the beginning of my neighborhood, there's a Little Caesars, and every day my kids be like, "Mama, can we get a pizza?" I be like, "No, come the fuck home.
yeah, we
I'm one
feed
of
the
them. We got
kids,
food
we
at
feed the
home, mama."
childrens. Yeah, we feed them. Let me tell you something. I remember, never forget, man. And this is when I was young. This is when I was like 19 or whatever. And this girl had like 4 kids. And we was over there. And she had put them in a room. You know, most of the girls didn't have no babysitter, so they put them all in one room. You can hear them in there with the
Mhm.
rumblings and shit. So all of a sudden, I know she told them, like, do not come out. Like, I don't give a damn. You know them
Do
kids gonna
not come
come
out this
out, right?
room.
So I guess because we had bought the pieces and stuff, right? So we came out, the little kid came out, Mom, I'm hungry. so
Every time.
so what I did was I ended up giving them a box of pizza, man. Shout out to them little chillers, man.
Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. Like my kid's daddy, he feel like if you got some hot and readies, you got a party.
Hey
Okay,
man,
you can feed the kids a hot and ready and be done.
I done been a
That's
step
his
uncle.
go-to. Hot and ready, Jack in the Box. That's it. Hot and
Hey,
ready, Jack in the Box tacos. If you got what, if not both, please don't have both. Oh yeah,
I done listen
don't
to me. I
fuck
done been
with
a.
me. He
I've been
cannot
a.
be a babysitter because that's what he's gonna go get.
I've been a step uncle about 46 times in my life. Straight up. I've been a step uncle.
I
Listen
want to
to
know what a
me.
step uncle is. Nope, you gotta explain that. You can't just fly past that.
Man, I'm a
What's a
step
step
uncle. You
uncle?
see what I'm saying? Listen to me. Now, you know when we come through and we tiptoeing around 10:30, maybe around 12:30, 1:30, whatever, you got
Peeking
to come
freaking.
through. Or sometimes in the daytime when the kids come by, you got to pay dues. It's called paying dues. You got to bring your Chick-fil-A, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, with the extra large sweet tea or lemonade, whatever the kids like. You give that to little Jamal. You see, hey, where your mom at? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? You doing good in school? You know what I'm saying? What you playing 2K? Ah man, I'm gonna end up busting your ass in 2K, man. I'm gonna come back in a minute. Where your mom at? Oh, she in the room. And let me tell you something. Them kids know. Don't think that them kids don't know. My mama got the box fan on, got the cognac by the door by the bedside. You know what I'm saying? And then she got the AC on 65. He already know what's going on, man. The kids they know what's going on. Shout out to
So you was just Uncle Ross. You Uncle Ross. Hey, Uncle Ross.
Uncle Raw. Hey man, look here, man. The kids love Uncle Raw, man. Shout out to
I'm glad I ain't never had to do nobody's stuff, ain't he? Because I
man,
wouldn't know
listen.
how to handle that.
Man, listen to me,
What?
man. Man, I got some stories, man. I'm gonna tell my
That
stories
is
on the other one
crazy.
though.
I don't know because when my kids were younger, like I was real paranoid. So anytime somebody would come by my house, like my mama kept my kids. You got a couple hours before my mama get here with them keys. Is you coming or not? If you don't come for them kids get home, baby, we gonna have to postpone this for another day. Cause when my kids get home, you cannot come here. Cause my daughters was very nosy. Like, no. My
Yeah.
daughters would be sitting there. You could have the door closed, like you'll see fingers like up under the door like this, like mama.
Look,
I couldn't do that.
I done been Melvin from Baby Boy a couple of times. Shout out to Melvin. Listen, real stuff. Like,
Oh,
listen, this is street facts though, and I ain't even. This me telling the truth because, like I said, we just have fun on this podcast. I didn't bought Chick-fil-A, hot and fresh, whatever. I done did, man. Listen to me. It was to the point where I was in Family Dollar and the kids ran up to me, Robert, and I had to play the shit off. They was like, oh, nah, that's just, she played it off like, oh, that's just my partner, you know what I'm saying? He did good with kids, you know what I'm saying? So, I've been in situations like that.
I didn't want my kids to know nobody. And the way my sons are set up, like what this man tried to talk to me on our way to the house, okay? And my 7-year-old, D seen him. He was like, Mama, that man finna pull up. Like he just made this face and the dude, he walked up, he's like, hey, what's up, little bro? You good? And my son mugged him so hard, like just hard from his soul. Like his eyes gave, nigga, don't fuck with me. And he was like trying to talk to me or nothing. I put this on my kids. My son say, do you know my daddy? His name Jack Boy D.
His name Jack Boy D.
That's what he said. Do you know my daddy? He's like, nah. He's like, his name Jack Boy D. He was like, okay. And he know how to fight.
Hey, he curved him real fast. Let me go get him about the
He
way.
was like, okay, little man. He was like, so you with somebody? And he was like, yes, yes. Like he was talking for me. My son is 7. Boy drove off. Then he gonna look at me talking about good job, mama. I don't even know what the fuck I done, son. But thank you.
Man, look here.
Man,
I'm coming
he threw
now.
that shit out
See,
so
I'm gonna hit him with the.
fast.
See, I hit him with the triple combo. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with the goddamn cheese balls and about 2 packs of Capri Suns,
The
and
thing
then
is, you
with the
can't bribe my
the
kids with
Oreos
snacks
double
because they
stuff. You
already be
feel me?
having snacks.
You feel me? Oh
You
yeah.
can't even bribe my kids with sex because they already got that. Like our dining room, we have a table, like a shelf thing, and it's just like full of the boxes of chips from Sam's, like all of this stuff. It's full of that. So bribing my kids with snacks, you gonna have to come harder than that.
You can
You
never
gotta
have too
bribe
many
them with
snacks,
like
baby
jewelry
boy.
or
You
something, cause
feel me?
anything else ain't for real. My son,
Let me
he is
tell you
like,
something.
my older son, he is just as protective. Like my boys are crazy.
See, here's the thing though. I be teaching them, you know what I'm saying, things about I played a step uncle, and the reason being is
It's
because I
step
set the
uncle
bar
funny.
so high. I set the bar so high so anybody else that come in that house is like, damn,
You
like
didn't do what Uncle Rob did.
man, that you feel me? I made an impact, and especially when he say he gonna come in there with the Chick-fil-A, the 36 nuggets for $11.62 at Chick-fil-A. Don't tell me why I know the price of it, whatever.
I
But
see.
you know
You
what I'm
know the
saying. But when
exact price down to the
the
Texas.
moment you don't come in there, the first thing he finna say is
He lied. Y'all niggas.
straight up. You know what I'm saying? So the kids are coming straight to the baby. John Holly, you're right.
Ah man. I have gotten to a point where I'm like I'm scared for people to talk to me because my oldest son is 12 and he's real protective. My 7-year old think he my man too. Like my youngest son, he's 6 and he don't really say nothing. Like Peanut real mild mannered. He don't really, but don't get too close to me because he'll slide in between us and be looking at you like you how the little boy is off for Baby's kids, the little boy, the baby. Like that's how Peanut is. Like he be like, don't do that.
See,
Don't touch her.
as a man, I notice the nuances about women. You know what I'm saying? And when I say is, I attack from a professional standpoint. Now I observe your house. I'm looking, trying to see. I don't smell no fabuloso. There may be some fabuloso that may be needed, some bleach perhaps, things like that. See the
Some
thing, and
household
I'm gonna tell
items.
you something. And this is I'm coming from a comedic
See, I would
standpoint.
get offended because I feel like you trying to say my house stank. Like I
No,
need to
no, no,
clean
no,
up.
no, no. Listen to me. See, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you a secret. This is just we having man woman talk right now. You know, the reason why men love women from the hood so much is because they're so easier to please. You get what I'm saying? Now,
Mm-hmm.
there is no steak 48. They might not even aspire to see a steak 48. But when you
Mm-hmm.
give them a 6-wing dinner with extra gravy and rice and 2
Mm.
big Kool-Aids and
Mm-hmm.
4 egg rolls, man,
Mm-hmm.
that woman gonna cherish that shit the rest of her life. Straight
Mm-hmm.
up.
But I'm a hood bitch and I don't be wanting that. You can't get me with that.
But
I
what I'm
think that the standards have been set
there
so
is no
low.
standard. Let me tell you something. There is no
Okay, well,
standard when you're hungry.
okay, let me rephrase that then. I think that the 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 fact that there are no standards has made the bare minimum so easy to have.
No,
And I
listen
don't
to me.
like that.
Listen to me. When you go through the projects, man, let me tell you something.
I
When
stayed in
you
the
buy
projects. I stayed in
when
missionary
when you
for
buy
a
2 bottles
while.
of Fabuloso, 2
Mm-hmm.
bleaches, and some
Mm-hmm.
Lysol,
Mm-hmm.
you guard around that motherfucker. Straight up.
I
Hey,
stayed in missionary. And I feel like stuff like that I can give myself. You gotta give me something else.
you can never. That's wrong because you can never have too much. And
I
I've never heard a
mean,
person say, "Oh, I just bought all the toilet paper. I don't need no more toilet paper." Trust me.
I think that I don't expect that from nobody that's coming to my house. Maybe I'm a different type of hood female because there was never an expectation for me. I stay in the project, get me out of here.
Listen,
Take me
but
somewhere. I
listen,
don't
but we
want to
got
stay here. I've been
but
looking at these 4 walls and 3 bedrooms
but
for the whole day.
but we gotta start somewhere. We gotta start small because the appreciation value
Don't
goes
bring me no Timmy
higher.
Chance dinner. I'ma knock all that shit over.
Man, please, let me tell you something. Even if you
I
brought,
go by myself a Timmy Chance
listen,
dinner
listen,
outside.
Kroger's right now got cereals for $1.49. Now we know
Mm-hmm.
that some of these young women don't have transportation. They have to go to Food Town, different places like that. Me bringing in 6 boxes of cereal is a game changer. Straight up. 6
How many
boxes of cereal
how
is a
many
game
kids does
changer.
she have
You
if
know
she got
why?
6
Because we all
babies?
know that kids love cereal.
Okay.
It's the simple things. If you listen, everybody thinking that you just gotta go high dollar. Man, listen,
Simplicity to me is not bringing me cereal. Simplicity to me
that's for the
means,
kids.
yeah, and that's cool. Don't bring my kids no cereal. I already bought that. I got food stamps. I don't need that.
Okay, well,
Simplicity
okay,
to
since
me is
you got it like that,
about
sell me
me.
some. Sell me
Take
some. I
me,
need some.
take me on a picnic.
No, no,
Take me on a
don't gaslight what
picnic.
I just said.
I
Sell me
love
some in
picnics. I
Jesus'
heard what you
name,
said. It's called a joke.
man.
Take me on a picnic.
It's-
Like we can go sit behind Walmart with the ducks and eat. Like that's simplicity to me.
Jimmy Chang's dinner. You feel me?
But we don't gotta eat chimichangas at the house.
Man,
Let me tell you
listen.
something. When I was young and me and my first kid's daddy was together, like we did, cause we was broke. We was 17 and 18. And we didn't want to sit at home all day, but we also didn't have no money to keep on going on no date. So we went to the park and we did picnics and we did like that was some easy, simple shit. A date for us at 17 and 18 was chimichangas.
Man, listen.
And we
And
gonna eat this food and we gonna kiki like ain't nobody in this restaurant but us.
amen. Amen. I give you that.
But
I
not at
give you that.
36, you not.
I give you that.
Not at this half of my life, you not. You're not gonna bring me no motherfucking chimichangas and expect me to
Hold
okay,
on, wait a
well.
minute. Hold on, man. Okay, so if it's not Timmy Chan's number one chicken, you got what
I
else you
like
got?
number one chicken. They
Okay,
high though. They high now.
but
So I'd rather take Blodgett and
so
Live Oak.
but that's what I'm saying.
But I can
So
get that
the average
myself. I don't want you to bring it to
But
me.
listen, but this is what I'm saying. A lot of times in our culture, we like to project where we think we are versus where we are in reality. You see
Oh
what I'm
no, my
saying?
reality is
Delusion
very much
runs
good.
rampant in our culture. So what I'm
Hmm.
saying is you have to take a man slow. We got to put on training wheels first because I got
I
to
get it.
know how in tune are you with reality versus the perception of what you think you are. You get what I'm saying? It's
Right.
lots of females that and men. I'm not gonna just pick on the women. There's a lot of men that think that they're projected high to have a baddie. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But they don't have the
Hmm.
characteristic traits, the financial backing for that, and a lot of
Hmm.
other things that come with that, the charisma, the all of that, the
I
morality, the
think
dignity, and
that
all of that.
I think that because I'm a realist, I am very much so a realist. Because I am a realist, I always see the cup as half full. So
Optimistic.
I'm very optimistic about
There you go.
everything, but I know my reality. I know that I have not got to um lobster tails and filet mignon brunches. I'm not there. I know that. I have just barely got to mimosas on a Monday in the middle of the day. I just
You,
got there. I just got
you,
there. Yes.
man. Listen, and
I
this
just
is
got there.
see, and this
And
is
that's
where
with me just being grown now. You know what I'm saying?
see,
I would never sit in and portray myself to be the baddest bitch.
but
Because
see,
I'm not there.
but see, there's a cross
I still
reference,
got a
right?
mama pooch and shit.
That,
Like I'm not
that,
one of them.
hold up, but here's the cross reference. Like my first date I ever went on. This is true story. The first date I ever went on was at the Houston's restaurant. That was my first official date
I'm
ever.
there.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying? So as I grew in the 2000s, I came up in the 2000s around that time. That was
mm-hmm.
appreciated. Now
Mm-hmm.
it's jump out straight out the gate. We hitting Steak 48. We going to
I've gone to Steak
Perry
48
Steakhouse.
once.
Like first of all,
I'm not big on steak though, so that would probably be a thing.
Del Frisco's, all of this, right? Now, here's the thing. These names have been thrown around. Now, remember
Mm-hmm.
when Lil Flip said, we eat steak and shrimp at Papa Do's and stuff like that.
I love
That had
Papa
already been
Do's.
the norm for me and my dad and my mom and stuff like that. Because
Mm-hmm.
he liked to go to nice places. My mom liked nice places. So they kind of, it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
However, as we've gotten to where we are now, it's the entitlement part. It's the entitlement. First of all, we got to start off 2468 menu at Denny's. We're gonna start there. We're
And
gonna
I love
graduate to
that. I
Waffle
love
House.
that.
You feel me?
I would take Waffle House first. Give me a greasy spoon and a slippery flow. I love that for us.
But see, the average
Especially if
person,
it's after the
Cheesecake
club.
Factory.
I
Let me
love
tell you
that for
something.
us.
Let me tell you something. I've been there I was going to the Cheesecake Factory early in my 18, 19, 20 because I used to work right in the same strip, Comp USA, which was one of my
Mm-hmm.
first jobs. I went over there to eat. So I was always in that realm. So now that these people have flocked out to certain areas and thinking that this is new, this has always been a norm. So I want
But it's
people to
not always a norm for other people
others. Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
reality, when I was younger, like Sundays was a splurge day. You know what I'm saying? Like after church, we would go to Wise Cafeteria, or we would go to
Wise. Yeah.
Piccadilly, or we would go to Luby's. That was an after church spot for us. Birthdays, yeah, we'll go to Papacitos. We'll go to Papa Do's. You know what I'm saying? For you to have went to Houston's, you on a date and he like you. That was what that was, you know. And even I'm a OC. I graduated in '06. You know what I'm saying? So this is at a time where, you know, we just filling this out. You know what I'm saying? But the clubs wasn't the clubs was really the spot to be. Take me to the club and let that nigga take me to Waffle House after that. Girl, he got my bacon extra crispy and everything, bitch. He
We want
love it.
listen.
Cause
In
don't
my
nobody even be
day,
knowing that I like my bacon extra crispy. Like that's love right there. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. You get enough blue motherfuckers in your system, and he take you to Waffle House. Bitch, you lying to wake up pregnant the next morning because he
yeah.
did it for you. Like, that's what I'm saying. So it's like coming from the era that we was in '06, '07, '08, '09, '10, and we just broke college students, probably got a baby or two, and we just outside trying to have fun. Wasn't no sections included. Because if you had a section, that mean you was really having your way out here for real. People wasn't trying to get no sections then. We all partied in the middle of the floor, baby. You got
I'm
your
gonna
bangle
tell
bracelets
you.
on. You got your
Hold
bangle
on.
bracelets on and your belt on your stomach and
Hold
your
on. This is how I grew up
you got your
in
Charlotte Russe
restaurants,
outfit on. You good.
etiquette training, and all that. When I got older, I wanted the simple hood stuff. We travel every summer to a different state. See,
You had it good. You
see, this
bougie,
is
Emery. Is that her name, Emery?
yeah.
You
My
was bougie. When I was a hood baby, we went on trips with the church during the summertime.
right.
A youth trip. And we went to Six Flags and stuff. That was the only time we probably got out of town. Uh
See,
Halloween, we went to church for the Harvest Festival and stuff. We
hold
got
on.
etiquette because
Let
your
me
mama and your daddy put you in the
let
Jack and
me
Jill program.
let me go back to you. When you was in Carol's and you take your picture like that, you bossed up behind the thing, you got your hands like this, you bossed up.
Yeah.
Or you had
Yeah.
your
You
hand
get your
like
little
that, you know
Polaroid,
what I'm
they put it in
saying?
the little folder
You
flap
feel-
thing for you. Yeah. You go home and you put it on your mirror, sit it on your dresser. You got a line of them hoes from every month.
Man,
I
man,
had so many of
that
them.
was for
I had
vacation.
so many of them. Yeah,
See,
and
but
that's
see,
what I'm saying. Like
I
when
spent
you
my
was in the
week.
Jack and Jill program, we did the ball gowns and stuff like that. But we did that. Like my daughter, I have the luxury of doing the debutante ball with my daughter.
There you go.
Last year. I did the debutante ball with my daughter last year, and I loved it, and I cried. I cried because my mama put me in the Jack and Jill program, but I wanted to be a thug so bad. I wanted
What
to be
is
a
the
hood bitch
allure
so
of
bad.
that of wanting to be like
I wanted
I
to be a
never
hood
got
bitch
this
so
shit.
bad. I stopped going. I stopped going to them, and Jack and Jill was pretty much once you get in trouble, you can't like you got to be A's and B's on the road, no trouble, no getting in trouble, no fighting. I was fighting my ass out from Cullen to Rhines. I was fighting. We go to
You was
Astro
fighting
World and
demons.
fight. Like we was just you said I was fighting niggas.
You was fighting demons.
I was fighting demons. I was fighting bitches. I was fighting whoever put their hands up like they wanted to fight. Like I was just doing stuff, and I had no reason to. So I never got a chance to do the debutante ball and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But my daddy has a program where they do the debutante ball. It's every 2 years. So, my oldest daughter, she done it last year. Next year, my second oldest daughter will do it. So those are luxuries that I get to do now, even though I didn't get a chance to do it. And like I say, baby, I cried like a baby when I had to walk my daughter up there and like present her to the world and all of that stuff. Like that was something big for me. But it's like when I was younger, I think growing up in the hood, see, my babies are not hood babies. They really grew up in the suburbs, so my babies are not like that. But it's like growing up in the hood, even if you wasn't for real raised like that, that's what you wanted. And
You
that's what I
aspired. You
wanted.
aspired to get out, like you said.
I aspired to get out, but at that moment, I wanted to do what my friends done. All my friends was, from the CUNY homes or from the bottom, and they was all
CUNY
going to the
homes.
school.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
they
that
was
was one of
all
my
like,
old little watering holes. Shout out to the CUNY homes,
they was
man.
all like going to the Old Navy and stealing and stuff like that. So I was going with them stealing. I ain't have to steal. My mom
Listen,
was gonna buy it,
listen
but
to
I did
me.
it anyway.
I done been in some of the most dangerous sections, low key. I'm talking about Haverstock. You know what I'm
That's one
saying?
place
Shout
I've
out
never
to
been. I
Haverstock.
don't even know what Harry is.
What's the other one? Forum Park. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them two over there. Dead End, where it's one way in on Solinsky, one way in, one way out. God damn it,
Yeah,
man,
that
we
is
was rocking and
crazy.
rolling. You feel me? And I'm from the
And that's
north,
the and
so
when you go back and you think about all of the danger that you put yourself in, you be like, I was stupid as hell. Cause why the fuck was I there? Like to be in the like I used to be in Dead End when it was really like the Orleans and whatever over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was out there in the middle of this shit at a party and they just start shooting over your head and you just stupid, you just ducking and laughing like, bitch, I could have died. You could
see,
have died. Or you just in the back seat with a bottle of MD 2020, got a nigga slanging and banging on some bullshit, and y'all just big old pop. Y'all could have been dead. Like y'all didn't completely ran into a ditch, and y'all just drunk laughing off some fucking. I'm telling you, like I seen the TikTok where these kids are just like getting hold of MD 2020. They like, I didn't even know this existed and it's so cheap. Keep
oh yeah.
drinking that shit and watch your motherfucking liver fucking collapse.
So
We
y'all,
was
so
dumb. We was out here
y'all
drinking
was
taco
some,
vodka and shit.
so y'all was some ruffians, man.
Man,
I
we
can't
was
deal with
out
y'all,
here
man.
mixing like the original Four Locos. We
Oh
was
no.
mixing Four Locos with fucking like taco vodka. Like we was chasing these. We were reckless.
Is
We
when I
were
got to
reckless.
college, I wanted to be hood so bad. What for though? Like, come
Because
on,
you
bro.
know
Like,
why? Because the suburban spoiled shelter kids wanted to be hood because it was something that they never experienced, but the hood kids wanted to be the suburban like spoiled kids. It was just the opposite. Like I swear to God, me and my best friend are total opposites. I was the hood baby. I grew up in the hood. Like all of this. She grew up on the Southwest. She grew up on the Southwest. Her mama had like her mama is a RN. Like everything that I be like, I do not want to do this. She want to do all the hood shit. She want to go to all the hood clubs. And I be like, Ebony, damn. You know what I'm saying? We go to the spot. I know everybody in that bitch.
see,
Everybody like Haitian, 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 Haitian. I'm like, hey.
that's even when my daughter, like now she's 12, you know what I'm saying? And she be thinking, like, dad don't know about NBA young boy. And like I'm just like this old. I'm like, baby girl, do realize your dad has been around, not just Houston, everywhere. Like my
Yeah.
first trip to New York was at 18 years old. So I've migrated because I always like New York culture. I love the
My
Timberlands. I
friend
love like
is
that was all my dad.
she does engineering right now. That is so
See there?
crazy. Yeah,
And
my homegirl, she's an engineer. She got a degree in engineering.
see,
Hmm.
see one thing, and what I learned
And it's
is,
a really good profession. They make really good money.
even in engineering, and see, I was in the math and science, and I'm in
Hmm.
computers now. I went to school for IT, and most people
Okay.
be like, "Damn, like, yeah," but I learned as much as I possibly can, and that's what I try to tell, youngsters, and then me being a step uncle, I pull them to the side. They, what I'm
That
saying, they
this is
need
step
me.
uncle shit
Step
for
uncle,
me.
you feel me? Hey man, this is what you need to get into. And some of them, and this is in my past, some of them have listened. I've seen some of them grown now. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
40. They in they 18, 19, 20. Hey, I remember
Yeah.
you. You used to. Da, da, da,
They
da.
don't remember you was hunching on their mamas though, but don't cause
No. They remember.
uh-huh.
Trust me, they remember. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And
I think that the lives that we've lived are so polar opposite that when you get to a point where you just want something different, it's always the hood kids that's trying to get out the hood. But the ones that didn't grow up in the hood be trying to get to the hood so bad. And you be like, why though? You don't even know. Like, because again, I grew up in the hood, but I didn't experience all the hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, mama, we never stayed in the projects. I hung in the projects though. I hung in the bottom. I, look, my first boyfriend, like, he was from. I did all of that. I
I,
went to jail behind that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
All that shit, like,
I
because
only
I tried to be that ride or die bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did all of that, and I was like, bro, this not finna give me no fucking where. I'm gonna end up losing everything. No, all that I ain't finna tell on you. I'm finna tell on your bitch ass. We caught. Come out, come on. They here, they caught us. Come outside. Like, no, I'm not doing that because I really was ready to risk it all behind having loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in the household with a bunch of niggas. And
Mhm,
loyalty was always a big thing. I tell you all the time, I was raised by teenage boys. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? And my brothers, my cousins, they all street niggas. They all so dope. It was the thing. You know what I'm saying? So loyalty was everything. If you're not loyal to me, I don't want you around me.
Say
So
that one
when
more
you
time.
go,
Say that one more time.
if you're not loyal to me, I don't want you around me. So yeah, so that was major. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousins and them was, they was cool with the Swisher House and I like all them DJ Screw and Lil Kiki and all them, like those were people that we were always around. Even as a little kid, we seen these people in person. Big Mo, Mama Mo, like these were people who frequented us. So to have these people in your face and all you know is this and the love and the loyalty and is, you know what I'm saying, us over everybody. When you grow up in that household and you grow up with that mentality, you take that with you, be it a relationship, be it friendship, be it parenting, whatever. Like, it's us over whoever. So I'll choose you over anybody because my loyalty will always be to you. But what I had to tell one girl, and it's gonna sound bad. I had to tell one girl, you know what I'm saying, about my baby daddy. I was like, how are you loyal to an unloyal motherfucker?
And
How do
that
you
goes to
stay
prove my
loyal
point
to an
right there.
unloyal motherfucker? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
See,
You
this what I'm
can't
talking
hold
about?
no loyalty down for shit.
Educated. He didn't drink or smoke, but was a blood. High school sweetheart. I was getting him into stuff, fights, all that. I ain't. See what I'm saying? Man,
No,
woman get
you
you
was tripping.
getting out of that necessary, man. Listen to me,
My
man.
boy, my
We
my high
players
school
around here,
sweetheart was a
man. We
square.
keep it
He
player. You
was a
understand me?
L7 square. I was the hood girl. He was a super square. Right now, he is the police, and he is my baby daddy. My baby daddy. I swear to God. I swear to God. He was
Yeah.
like a
He
square.
12.
He played basketball. He went home. He was the only child. He got whatever he wanted. He was a spoiled brat. He was all trust fund baby, like all of that. I was the one that his mama kept telling him, leave that girl alone. I don't know why you talking
If
to
they
her.
can't take you
Leave
up,
her
they'll take you
alone, baby. That
down,
lady
man.
hates me. He still don't like me to this day. The only thing is we got 3 kids together, baby. He is stuck with me. But my baby daddy was a square. He was an ultimate square. Right now, my baby
And
daddy
you
is a
and let
constable.
me guess, so you ruined him.
I didn't ruin him.
Yes,
He
you
went through a phase.
did.
No, I'm
Man.
not gonna say I ruined him. He did go through a phase. No, he went through a hood phase.
Brother,
I'm not gonna take that from him.
what's
He went
that?
through a hood phase But I don't think it was
What's
all
that,
me.
brother?
I blame it on Lil Wayne. You know, the Carters, all them Carters had came out. He thought he was Lil Wayne for a little while. He never smoked. He was never a big drinker, still not. But he went through that phase. But when he realized that the streets was not for him, he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it to God. And he just became the police. And he's been the
Hey
police ever
man,
since.
see what I'm saying? Police ass nigga, man.
That's my police ass baby daddy. And I be telling people like, bro, you don't like I be telling him like you always be wanting to flex. You don't be understanding how hard it is to tell somebody your baby daddy is the police. But him and his wife are both police
Man.
officers. Hmm.
Well, look,
Him and his wife.
look, man, listen, man. I done had me a time tonight, man. I done had me a lot of good laughs, man. We got to bring it back next week again. Well, no, Thursday. It's
Thursday.
Thursday. It's gonna be rocking and rolling, man. We know
Thursday. I'll
same
be here
time,
on
same space.
Thursday
We
because
gonna
I don't
jump
have class
on.
on Friday.
We gonna do what we do because we do it ever so well. You know what I mean? And
I'll
listen to
be
me.
here Thursday because I don't have class on Friday. So I'm gonna be
Okay,
here.
okay, cool. Listen, if y'all ever want to be a part of the show, like I say, man, drop a comment tonight on this nice program. I'm giving away a goodie bag, man. It's all kinds of good stuff in here,
If
man.
y'all don't get it, I'm gonna take it.
Man, listen. We ain't take some Texas over here, man. We gonna show the. It's like let that
Oh no,
nigga
I'm
cheat
good
in
for letting a
peace.
nigga cheat in
Oh
peace.
man, come on.
You gotta
See,
let that nigga
see,
cheat in peace.
see.
You
Let me tell
gotta
you
let him
something. When,
cheat in
when
peace,
women
friend.
say things
Because
like
if you
that,
let that
they're
nigga make a
cheating.
fool out of you, guess what? He gonna make a fool out of you again. If you let him do it once, he gonna do it again. And what
Well,
you
for one,
ain't trying to do is be a broke nigga, stupid friend.
well, I'm gonna tell you
Period.
like this: black men don't cheat. Absolutely,
Lies.
straight up.
Lies.
Black men do
Lies.
not
I have
cheat.
kids
So
that
I
are
don't know about all that.
my kids
I,
have siblings that are their same age.
man, I
Lies.
don't. I don't participate. I've been on the
Lies.
T page. I'm not no cheater, bro. So that,
You may not be. Then
you know what
say
I'm
you
saying?
don't cheat. Cause them black niggas be cheating, baby.
No,
My
no,
daughter's
they
birthday is
listen.
November 16th. Her sister birthday, November 17th.
He's Puerto
She
Rican. He's Puerto Rican. I don't want to
she
hear
ain't no
that.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, man. Black men do not cheat. We stand unified together, man.
Man, y'all lie together. Y'all gonna
Nah,
show lie together.
I don't lie for my homeboys. Once you
Yeah.
in your own, listen to me. Just like jail, you take your lick. That's all, bro. You got to take your lick, man.
They
You
gonna
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
lie for each other,
But
baby.
I'll never cop out to a plea. Even if it was me, it wasn't me.
Right. Right.
Look, we gonna wrap this up, man. Listen to me. I'm gonna do my little Rob 2 cents, man. I enjoyed you, man. Definitely. You gotta come Thursday. We're
I
gonna have
will
Jody
be here
Breeze
on
back on
Thursday, you
here. Tim
guys.
gonna be there. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Jody Breeze, man. Shout out to the whole crew. You know what I'm saying? That rock with me. Shout
Yeah,
out to
cause
Big
me and Tim
John.
still got beef.
You know, Blackjack, all them boys, Lou. Um, we gonna rock and roll next week, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for having me. I will definitely be here on Thursday for real. I'm gonna
For
make
sure.
sure I am well rested and not busy.
Big. Channel one time for you, man. For sure. Check this out, y'all. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I want to give my Rob 2 cents the last part of tonight's program, man. Listen, I just really wanted to ask you to really comment on this. You're on God's time, not yours. So make the best of it. Otherwise, you're a waste of space and most definite a waste of time. I want y'all to understand, man. Whatever thing that you got going on, man, by all means, please take your life serious. Take the things that you got before you, man. Get rid of those obstacles and start focusing on what you need to do as far as to put yourself in a better position. Don't waste time. You're on God's time, not yours. Understand there are people that are not even made in the universe now getting to this earth, and you're gonna let them surpass you. Understand you are only guaranteed a limited time on this earth. If your life is not right, you just do not want to be a person that's just existing and living. You want to be a person that is thriving and being able to put others in a position. That's what the culture needs. That's what our young bloods need. That's what all of our people need. Straight up. We need that. We need that now more than ever. Please don't play with time because time waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody. Men, women, nobody. Because as you grow, your time is decreasing. And eventually one time you're going to go. Man, please take your time, but most of all, value your time. Man, listen here, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight, man. It's been a roller coaster ride up and down. Like I told y'all, man, November 6th is one of the most important days of Black culture. Make sure you vote. Make sure you put your money where your mouth is, and make sure you understand what lobbying is. And if you don't know, go look up the word. Man, I give so much vital information to where it comes to the voting aspect of it, man. Please educate yourself. Please take your time, and please vote. Man, vote, please. Take your time. Study, even if you got a few days, study the candidates. But most of all, make sure your vote counts, because your vote does matter. Salute to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a few things that you could possibly think of to read. I just want to give y'all one. If you ever get a chance, please, Shiraza Ali's The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman, and they also have The Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Man. Shiraza Ali is one of the most prolific writers of our time. I think every family should have that book. Both of them. Not just one of them, both of them. And if we're going to change this culture around, man, it's up to you, the people in which I do this program for in this podcast. So until the next time, we definitely going to yap about it. And I also want to end tonight's program with one of the best groups. You already heard me talk about them. Stabbed and Shot 2 by Benny the Butcher, in stores now. This is one of their freestyles. Check them out. Man, until the next time, we're going to yap about it. And we out. For real.
We got 4 main lions up in here. We got 4 main lions up in here. 4 main lions up in here. Representing upstate New York, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Valley of the Hyena. DB, drop a beat on them.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sway in the morning, have the beat.
Turn it up loud. Turn it up loud in my headphones. Yeah, turn it up loud for my boy, man. Let me get some volume, too.
That's
there
my
we
knob
go.
right there, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Stabbed and Shot 2, nigga.
Stabbed and Shot 2 is out right now, nigga.
Me and my brother, nigga, y'all know how we rock.
We up, nigga.
We up.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, listen. Upstate New York, we in the building, man. Stand the fuck up, man. 716-585,
Stand up, my nigga.
Nigga, we gonna show you niggas who the best, nigga.
Huh?
Let's talk to them.
Let's go.
Hey, y'all. 1 call, 2 bras, bringing the bricks back.
3 traps, about 4 in the morning, they blitz that.
Now, off every joint, I make 5 or 6 stacks. He lift weight and snitch, that guy's a gym rat.
7 chains, 8 watches, feel like my wrist snap. And 9 out of 10 rappers get bitch slapped. They want our crown, so we basically hold ours. Yeah, this king shit, they gotta pay me in gold bars. These bars so sacred, you gotta quote in the chapel. And this dope won't burn unless it's rolled in tobacco. My safe space, a few 100 acres, owning the castle. Niggas I fed bit my hand like the logo from Apple. Butch, on high alert when I'm sleeping especially. Cause the only way I can protect my peace is if my peace protect me. A white girl on my lap, then it won't be a Becky. I took a key and strap. Hey look, girl or boy, no matter what you got a bird of, get rid of it. A 20-year run is unheard of. That 200 cash I had stashed in a Serta. You sell a bag and kill a fiend, that's first-degree murder. I remember it was 20 on the truck when y'all was 1 brick status. I re-up with everything, that's how funds get balanced. But y'all know once it's cracking and come with static, it's so hot I can't talk, it's like the 1-chip challenge. These big jewels on my neck, that's about 100 and change. But y'all the type to make a couple 100 and change. This the life of a street runner, doubling cane, bouncing from 2 or 3 spots and not one in your name. Y'all got split personalities, from me y'all hide that. No pass, but the streets all contact. I'm quarterback 1, nigga, and they ain't in the league, but my new deal look like a Seahawks contract.
Hey, gotta ask me, will I invest? You know I'm still a connect. Without cash, shit, I'm feeling depressed. I buy a house while I'm still in distress. Renovated, not an accent wall match the ceiling and steps. Criminal background, drug dealing and theft. Hard to make millions without dealing regret. A whole lot dealing with special. Write a check you can't cash, hell gon' be your billing address. To beat my price, they all be trying. Corny guys know I provide a ticket that be hard to find. I could sell this for 45. but I'ma meet you at 2300 like it's army time. I had to get more in control. Nigga, I had to get more on the road. Back then, you know I had affordable goals. In 04, I used to travel with a portable stove. Had to put my old hoe on the road. She was 40 years old first time she transported a load. I'm the reason your daughter chose cocaine, but don't blame me, cause she got her father's nose. Was on the road for 5 weeks. My license bad, I don't drive, I pay the passenger side sleep. 5 freaks, so many hoes tried to hop in the ride, I had to assign seats. I don't feed tramps. If I sent flowers to a house, then it was weed plants. You know me, I feed camps. Giving you a brick is how I extend the olive tree branch. I show you how to get free bands. Yeah, this word stepped on, but it'll still make a fiend dance. A rich nigga in cheap pants. But the way I whoop your ass, you think I had 3 hands. Trust.
Yeah, let's go, nigga.
Yeah.